Hey everyone, it is the Charming Giraffe, and we are going to do a painting today using all the colors you see here. We've got yellow, light green, green, light blue, blue, purple, black, and silver. The yellow, green, blue, black, and silver are all Artist Loft Floetrol as they come in their big old bottle. The light green, light blue, and purple are all still Artist Loft Floetrol. Purple obviously mixing red and blue, light blue, blue and white, light green, green and white. So it's all the same paint, all mixed with Floetrol and water, approximately the same consistency. We will be doing a ribbon pour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up this next part where I pour all the paint into the cup, and then we'll come back and I will talk you through the ribbon pour process. See you in a minute. Alright guys, we are back. We have a dirty cup full of paint. I'll bring you into the cup for the close-up of the cup. Looks pretty cool. And I've actually never done this before, so we're just gonna go for it. I don't know if there's any proper rhyme or reason to an actual ribbon pour, but from what I remember seeing on other videos was there's not. So we're gonna say that's good. I think there's plenty of paint on the canvas. If there's not, I still have some in the cup. So now we're just going to move it all around and hope all that silver doesn't take over. I'm actually going to help it along the sides. I think this is my biggest issue in some of those other pours as far as having to stretch it too much. I think we're going to try this. If I move it over already, see if that helps. Catch up these corners. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. I'm getting kind of like a jungly theme out of it. I'm not really sure. But I definitely like it. I've never done this technique before, so I'm super happy with how it turned out. A lot of gray tones from the silver. But I love the contrast between the yellows and the greens and the silver. I'm dripping, so I'm trying to keep my hands over the paper. So yeah, we'll let it sit here for just a little bit, and then I will bring you in for the close-up. Okay, we are back. It hasn't been too long. The silvers and the purples are definitely making their appearances here. I'm not sure why that purple just loves to take over. So hopefully it stays at bay a little bit. Real quick before we go in for the close-up, you'll probably notice we're still at the same old drying station. We're going to give it another shot. I'm wondering if there was just too much paint on yesterday's canvas, and so it had to just go somewhere versus it actually being on level. So I will watch this painting and see if I have the same results, because I don't think there's near as much paint on this one as there was yesterday. And if it runs off, then we will readjust. If it doesn't, then we're going to contribute that to too much paint on yesterday's canvas. But now we're going for the close-up. I'm really liking this. The more I look at it, the more I like it. We're in the lower left-hand corner. You can definitely see all the colors coming together here. I love like that purple. Looks like a little purple spider or something. Never done this pour before. I'm really liking it. I'm sure there's ways to do it to get cells and to not get cells. I personally like cells, but I don't like them to just take over everything. I want like a nice mixture of it all. Now we're in the upper right hand corner thereabouts. I love those little yellow cells through that probably black and silverish stream of color, and then this yellow over here that's like wispiness within the silver. Metallics tend to cell up. From my experience, like this middle of the whole painting is all just cells of silver. So I try to limit how much I use of the metallics when I'm doing a painting with them, just to prevent them taking over the painting. I did pour a lot more in this cup than I intended to. And then this corner right here, we're in the lower right hand corner now, and I love the blues and then the lines that we're getting here and how sharp that blue is with the contrast there. I love this section right here. Probably my favorite part. We will zoom out for the last shot here. I do want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow, and do what makes you happy.